Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to part 2 of this Krampus series. I am excited I was able to fit in the rest of the fingernails in the second part of the video. I was afraid that I wasn't going to be able to, and it was going to be like 3 parts at least, max. Which I didn't want to do. Initially, I wanted to fit it all in one video, but I couldn't because my phone internal drive is too small for that. Well, anyways, I am working on the index finger now. I decided, since I did the gingerbread man on the ring finger, and look at this. It's sticking all over the place. You're gonna see me later put in parchment paper on this palette and rolling this solid builder gel on that parchment paper, which worked really well. It didn't stick to the parchment paper at all. So going forward, I am going to use parchment paper for this solid builder gel. So like I was indicating, and there's the parchment paper. Like I was indicating, since I had the gingerbread man on the ring finger, I wanted to do the snowman minion, but I didn't. I decided to go ahead and create sculpt his candy cane, his sharp candy cane that he used or the gingerbread minions used as a weapon in that one scene. But this is what I'm doing. I used a black base, got the green chrome, and now I'm creating the candy cane using the clear solid builder gel and rolling it on the parchment paper, which works really well. So that is the new method on using this product. I'm not gonna put it directly on a palette no more. And I wanted to talk about that little bug that I just saw on my first video. I was gonna cut it out, but then I was like, whatever, it is what it is there. I forgot to mention it in the first video though, but I don't know, these freaking bugs. Let me put it on here. Not as often, so I had removed those, and I did remove the ones that I don't use at all. Well, not at all, but rarely use. I removed them. But yeah, it's done. It is what it is. That's the second time I encountered that freaking little bug thing. I don't know what type of bug it is. It looks similar to like a roly-poly looking thing. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, so I decided, like I stated, to do the candy cane for the gingerbread man for his index finger. I started off with a chrome background in green or chrome green, and here you're going to see me form that candy cane. And in the movie and on that reference picture that I used for the gingerbread man, you see the little gingerbread man holding that candy cane as well. It's a sharp pointed end. And here I wanted to try to use that candy glaze gel. I wanted to do it with my Sam Lollipop nail set or nail design, but I didn't use it. So I wanted to see if it looks good on the candy cane, since it is a candy. But the candy cane is not translucent. So I wanted to try it anyway to see if I liked it, and I didn't. I didn't like it. It didn't look bright enough to my liking. The chrome was still overpowering it. So I went and did the the solid gel instead in white, and then I was going to do it in red, and I didn't like this either. It didn't give it the texture that I wanted in a candy cane. It instead made it look, what is that texture? It made it look like I was using a gypsum some gel instead. So it kind of gave that, I don't know, that rough texture looking. And a candy cane is not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to be smooth. So I wind up drilling this off. Not the whole candy cane, just the top layer of what I cured, which was that solid, semi-solid gel in the red and white, and I didn't like it. So there, I already drilled it off. It kind of gave it that wood texture looking, which is interesting. I think to remember for any future designs on when I want to use or when I want to make a lifelike wood texture look. But back on this candy cane, I decided to drill that off, and then I used the white rosalyn. I believe that was rosalyn. Yeah, rosalyn white, and I used it to paint the base of the candy cane instead, and it gave that smooth candy cane texture that I was looking for. Candy cane is supposed to be smooth, not rough looking, you know. And talking about the shape of the candy cane, on how it's sharp at the end. Who did that when they were smaller or when they were a child? I know I did. Very, very dangerous. A couple times I would, I don't know what I was thinking, I would run with it too. I don't know, when I'm thinking about it now, I'm like, my goodness, I could have fell and stabbed my freaking mouth with it so bad or injured myself. So who also did that? Is it just me, where you would suck on the tip of the candy cane and make it sharp like that and pointy and dangerous? I know I did, and when I eat candy canes, I still do that now. A habit, I guess. But same for my kids. I see my kids doing that as well, and I'm like, don't be doing that. And I will watch them and warn them not to do that. But I went back and used that red semi-solid gel, and I actually like the red semi-solid on there better than I would have done with the gel red, only because I like that it gave that lifted texture. I didn't want the white to look like that. I wanted to be smooth. So there I am, using that red semi-solid gel in that palette and creating some blood. And then you're gonna see me make the blood splatter. My favorite thing to do lately is blood splatters using this semi-solid gel. Is it called semi-solid gel or padding gel or patty gel? I don't know. When I pull it up on Temu or Amazon, it will come up as semi-solid builder gel or padding gel. I don't know, whatever name it is, but yeah. So I used the red for that because I liked the raised texture look on the red portion of the candy cane, and of course the blood on it. And I just wanted to wipe off any sticky residue because I am going to go over the negative spaces and finish it up with the green chrome there too. And you're going to see me in a little bit put in the blood splatter. And I realized that I didn't do a top coat on the chrome in the background before I put on the candy cane, so I had to redo the chrome. So I wiped off the sticky layer off of the candy cane first, and then I went back in and filled in the areas that I took off when I wiped, or when I did the 3D art. And then wiping off the sticky layer, it took some of that chrome off of the black. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just refilling it in, and then I'm gonna put the blood splatter, and this nail should be complete. And I believe I put a top coat on it too. like I said, I don't, when I do these videos and finish them, it takes me a couple days to put it together, edit it, move old videos out and all that, and then I have to rewatch it, and I do a voiceover as I go, so I remember things here and there, but small things I tend to forget, so my bad. And here, this is where I use that little tiny cotton swab thingy to fill in the little tight spaces there. And this was so fun to make. I enjoyed making this candy cane. It was just as fun as doing a Krampus and the gingerbread man. This nail was not difficult at all. It was simple. I just had a little mishap with that white semi-solid, but that was it. Just a quick drill off and then repaint it, and that was it. So I enjoyed making this nail. The Krampus, the difficult part was doing his hair, his beard, and mustache. And the gingerbread man was just the frosting in his mouth, and that was it. And this one was just a mishap of the color I used for the candy cane background. Here I am doing the blood splatter and I believe a top coat. And this nail is complete. And the next nail will be one of my favorites as well. But you will see in a bit. It's a little challenging because it's a product that I never used before, but yeah, I enjoyed it. And yes, I did do a top coat on this one, and watch me mess up. I believe it was on this nail. And I wanted to show off my Bahama Mama right there. Oh, I didn't show it, but I accidentally went over the chrome and placed that brush back into my bottle. I'm like, oh no. So then when I pulled it back out, I didn't have no chrome on there. So thankfully that didn't happen. Always clean your brush if you're doing it my way. I was just so tired at that point. But earlier, my husband brought me a Bahama Mama margarita. So I had some of that. I only drank it halfway and I was already filling it, so he drank the rest. It relaxed me as I was doing this. And look at that chrome. I love it. There's that third nail, and it is going to be the thumb next. And the thumb is the most interesting one, which I never done before. On my last Temu haul, I mentioned that I was going to use it, and I decided to use it on this nail. Starting off with the Beatles gray, and here is the chimney, the fireplace that I created and decided to put on the thumb. And this one was something I never done before, which is using that gypsum gel. I didn't even research it on how to use it. I just went with it. So here you're going to see me use the black liner gel and creating the top of the chimney. So that's what I'm doing. And here I should have just used the semi-solid black, because the semi-solid black or the semi-solid gels or the padding gels, whatever you want to call it, it gives it that semi-raised 3D texture look similar to the gypsum gel. So I should have used that for the outline and then filled it in with the black Beatles. And here I'm just straightening out the line, making sure my chimney is straight, the line is straight. Oh my god. Anyway, I am back. I know you can't tell, but I had to take a break from this voiceover because my mic wanted to die in the middle of me doing a voiceover. Even though I charged it all night, at least I thought I did. And I was rambling on and on and on about this nail for about 20 minutes straight or so, just to realize that the mic is dead. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I didn't want to deal with that. I just let my mic charged all day and went and create some astrology content because I was like, oh my goodness, I need a break. Well, anyways, back to this nail. Like I was stating in my unrecorded voiceover that I thought I said, I never done any type of nail like this before. I never drew any fire on a nail, on piece of paper, colored in, or try to make any fire drawings or coloring any fire drawings, whatever, whatsoever. So this is my first time. So I had used the gold chrome, the bronze or orange chrome, and the red chrome, and I sort of just put those colors in patches. I didn't blend them in. I used different brushes or eyeshadow applicators for each and every one of them. And here you're going to see me drawing some white and black lines to make the fire, or try anyway. But I think it came out pretty good for the first time. Sorry, I had a cough drop in my mouth. My bad. Anyway, so this is my first time drawing fire anything, especially on a nail. So I didn't think I could pull it off. I didn't have too much hope on this nail, but I actually did it, and especially using that gypsum gel for the first time. I didn't do no research on it. I just went with the flow. So here you're gonna see me draw on the, what do you call that? The fireplace protector, fence, cage, whatever. I did the one where it has that point to them, so it looked Halloweenish still. So that's what I'm doing with this semi-solid gel, black. And I used the semi-solid gel in black because since this palette, this gel is super thick, it kind of leaves that raised texture on the nail. So it's like semi 3D, I guess you can say. So I reapplied it a couple of times throughout the videos. You won't see me do it, but I did do that. Every time when I applied it, I cured it for like 30 seconds and reapplied it again over and over and over until it raised to a point where I liked it, you know? So that's what I'm doing there. All right, y'all, this is my third time recording this portion already. Things keep coming up to where I keep forgetting to push the record button, or I push the record and my mic dies, and this is so frustrating. This is like my third freaking time talking on this same freaking spot. Again, like I was saying, I'm using the semi-solid black gel to repeatedly go over the black lines to give it that raise. Here I'm using that gypsum cement gray for the first time. Never used this product before. I never seen it before. I came across it from Temu, and I thought it looked interesting because of that pasty look. So here you're gonna see me put it on there. At first I was trying to make a pattern. I don't know how to explain, but make a pattern somehow. But then I started panicking because it didn't look right. So then I just dabbed it all over the place instead, and I just went with it. I didn't do no prior research before using this product at all. And you're gonna see me use this dotting tool to try to create the bricks. At first I was gonna leave it like that because I thought it was gonna, give it more of an in-depth indentation in the gypsum gel, but it didn't. I kind of like smeared it all over the place, and I was just panicking. So I tried to take some of the product off of the dotting tool, and you would see me scrape it there because it was just sticking all over the place on my dotting tool. And then you're gonna see me take out a manicure stick. I don't know if that's what you call it. And I tried to do the same. It didn't work. And then you're going to see me pull out my silicone tool. And that silicone tool gave it the lining that I wanted. But it just still wasn't looking right. I didn't care for it. So I started to panic more. And I was going to drill it off. Honestly, I was just going to drill this portion off. But yes, that's how I calm myself down. If I do something wrong or it's not coming out the way I want it, I'm like, Rin, you can drill it off. Don't worry about it. So here I got it to where I, somewhat wanted it. But then I was still not satisfied with it. The lining, the brick art or the pattern that I wanted, it didn't come out the way I wanted. So I went in and got that semi-solid black gel again and went over those indentation with my semi-solid black gel, and to me it just made it worse. It looks so ugly. Like, it doesn't look realistic the way I want it, So I tried to go back and, somewhat save it by going over the fireplace again, the outlining of the fireplace, as you can see here, to try to raise it more, because this portion is supposed to be like a metal portion. So you're going to see me outline it more. I was hoping that it was going to look better, and I did not like it. And I was just going to throw the whole nail away and start over, or just drill it all off and start all over. But I still went with the flow, and I was still telling myself to trust the process and believe it's going to come alive and come together. Right there, I was going to leave it like that. But then I was like, no, let me see how it would look if I was to use that semi-solid black gel again and just pat it on there. And oh my gosh, it saved it. It gave it that color, what I was looking for, that shade that I was looking for, that spookiness, that Halloweeny-ish art that I was looking for a fireplace, for a spooky fireplace. And that saved this nail for sure. So I was very happy with it. Watch, when I bring it up closer, it looked at the way I imagined it. The way I was imagining it, it came out to that. I brought it out of my brain and put it on the nail. And I was very proud of myself from using 3 different chromes that I never done before on one single nail to make the fire, and then drawing the lines for the fire, and then using this product for the first time, the gypsum product for the first time, and getting it the way I want it, because that's what I got it for. I wanted to do this Krampus set, and I wanted to make a fireplace for this set. That's why I specifically got this gypsum gel. I got it specifically for this nail art here, and I felt that I nailed it. I'm very proud of this nail here, because this nail is something that I never done ever on everything. Making the fire, using 3 different chromes, using that gypsum gel, and look how it came out the way I wanted. And the texture, it feels just like it would feel like a cement, you know. So here you're gonna see me go over it with a mat, because I didn't want the shine on the fireplace. I only went over the gypsum gel and the semi-solid black gel. I didn't go over it on the fire portion. I carefully drew it on, or placed it on the, what do you call, I don't know what you call that, the cage for the fireplace. Carefully, because I still want that shine and that gloss for the fire. And yes, that nail right there was complete. Here's the 3 that I finished so far. And look at it, guys. I am proud of it. And that raised part from the gypsum gel that naturally raised itself, it just, I don't know how to explain it. When I put that semi-solid black gel on it, it only darkened the areas that was raised, and then the portion that wasn't raised, it was still gray, so it gave it that natural stoned fireplace look like I want it. I am so proud of myself on that. Very, 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 very proud of myself. So now here we are going to work on the last nail. Again, I'm going over it with the red chrome. Honestly, I could have done better on this nail. I guess it came out okay, but it could have been better. So I decided to go with the red chrome and then with a green present. So here the green was a little too bright to my liking, but then I decided to make it chrome green instead, because why not? The whole nail was freaking chrome already. So this is where what I was talking about, where I could have done it better. I should have made the present a little bigger, or maybe I should have just cover the majority of the nail and sculpt the present on the nail that way, like a rectangular present, but I didn't. Right there, the present is small, but then I kind of flattened it out later in the video to make it a little wider. There it is. But I should have brought it down a little more and just kind of like squared it or rectangular it out. I wanted to show you guys really quick on my table. It was a gigantic mess making this nail set, but my table is always like this when I'm doing anything. That's all my tools laying around. It's just horrible. So I decided to use this black gel. This black gel came with my cat eye gels. It was more translucent than my Black Beetles gel. I don't know why I didn't use the Black Beetle. I just wanted to use another gel just because the chromes work just as good. So I just used this black gel that came with my cat eye. And then later you're going to see me use the green chrome to go over the present. I sort of didn't really have a plan for this now. I was just kind of like going with the flow with it, and I don't know, like I said, I could have done better, but I didn't want to redo it or anything. At the end it came out okay. Here I think I messed up and put the top coat brush back in the, oh no, I did it earlier with the other nail. But I wanted to show you guys my pinky there. I lost a nail putting my Christmas present up, and today, as I'm doing a voiceover, I lost another nail on my right hand. I'm a righty, so I tend to bump my right hand on everything a lot. I injured myself on my pinky. Somehow the tip of my pinky fingernail got caught in the towel, and I was rough with the towel and I yanked it, and the top portion of my nail popped and lifted, and it hurt it like a son of a bitch. And then my thumb on my right hand, I bumped it against my boxes when I took out the Christmas decoration, and that lifted, and my pinky finally came off yesterday as well from hitting it against the box, and that popped off. And today my thumb, from hurting myself with the boxes from my Christmas decoration, that finally popped off today. My pinky popped off yesterday, and today my thumb popped off, so I need to replace it, and it is throbbing. It hurts really bad. Just wanted to give you guys a quick little update on my right hand. So here is where I made the ribbon for the present, and I went in and used a red semi-solid gel because I like the raised texture it gave when I'm doing artwork like these, going over it with red. Sorry, I just had an allergy sneeze attack. But anyways, I messed up right here. I forgot that the semi-solid gel doesn't give that tacky layer on there, so I couldn't put on the chrome. And so I just made a whole ass mess on the green present, so I'm just cleaning it off with alcohol. So I decided to use that same black gel and go over it carefully on the red ribbon. Don't you love it when you start recording and then you get distracted by your surroundings, or like me, you have a freaking horrible allergy attack in the middle of recording, or you choke on your damn spit or drink or whatever? That always happens to me. So anyway, back to this. This is where I said that I messed up or whatever. So here you see how I took the time to sculpt that present, make that semi-solid gel, or make that ribbon out of that semi-solid gel the way I like it. Going over with the black gel and then making that chrome. Yeah, I did all that for nothing because I freaking covered it with a big ass bow. And anyways, I could have made the bow a little smaller, but I didn't. And I also created some chain to go around the present to indicate that, you know, because Krampus's minions came in presents, and they were in a bag, and I can't remember if they were wrapped in chain or just with a rope, but I wanted to go over it and put some chain around the present, and I did all that work for nothing, just to cover it all up. You know, you're gonna see it later. Here, what was I? Oh yeah, the chain. I started off with using this solid builder gel at first in clear. I thought that was a good idea, but then it was just so difficult to see the indentations that I did, to see the chain, the patterns that I did because of the clear. My goodness, that parchment paper is a freaking lifesaver. Didn't stick to shit. It worked really well. So yes, I think I should have just did one strand of chain, maybe. I don't know. I think I kind of overdid it on this pinky. Like I did too much on such a small surface, you know? But later I came to like it anyway, like the way it matches the whole set. It still fell into that spookiness looking vibe to it. So it wasn't too bad. Like I said, it could have been better, but it was fine at the end of the day. I grew to love it anyway. So here I was using my silicone tool here, my sculpting tool here, to make the holes in the chain, but I was just having a hard time locating the previous holes that I did because of the clear. So I'm like, oh my gosh, am I just making new holes, or am I making the hole bigger? What the hell? I couldn't see anything. So I was like, okay, this is probably a bad idea because I cannot see what I'm doing, and I will mess everything up if I don't stop there. So I removed it. And I am gonna go over with the white 40 gel, model gel, trippy gel, whatever the hell you want to call these freaking gel, sculpting gel. There's so many names for them. I just get so confused when I started off learning about gels, how there's so many different names and nicknames for them, and it kind of threw me off. I'm like, okay, are they the same or are they different? What's the difference between each of them? No, it's all the same thing. They just want to name it differently. So 40 gel, sculpting gel, trippy gel, sculpting gel. If I said that, whatever. They're all the same. So I went in and did the chain using this 40 white gel. And I can see the indentation better. And I thought that looked good there. So I added an additional chain up top so it wouldn't be plain. I just wanted to fill that negative space. Then I'm going to cure this portion and add an additional chain going across like a crisscross, as if it's wrapping around the present, if you know what I mean. And my goodness, same thing with the the semi-solid gel. I just found out that it was also called patty gel, I don't know. So that was another one too that annoys me. I'm like, which one? What name is it? Same for the solid nail glue. I learned that the solid nail glue, you can use it as solid nail glue, solid builder gel. You can also use it for sculpting. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, why is there so many different names and they're all the same? They are all the same. So research. That's what I do to find out that they're all the same. So here's the second chain. Repeating the process, making the holes, and I honestly could have left it like that without adding a bow. But no, I added a bow. It's okay. I didn't want to do it all over again. It was already done. And like I said, at the end, I came to like it anyway, and it did go with the nail set at the end of the day. Later, you're gonna see me go over with the gray. I kind of like went back and forth. Like I said, I didn't have like a plan with this design. And there goes my clumsiness. Now I gotta fix my mistakes. I kind of like went back and forth on matting it and then glossing it and then making it gray, then black, and then gray again, and I was just all over the place. But again, it came out going with the set later anyway. So here's that that gray beetles. I'm gonna go over the whole thing. I didn't record the whole process because it took me forever. So here's the finished look to it using that beetles gray. And then this is where I was like contemplating on what I wanted to do because it just didn't look right the way I wanted. So I'm like, okay, let me see if the padding gel will help with it, just like it did with the fireplace. And it came out okay. It gave that, to me, gave it that like rusted look to the chain. And there I go, dropping everything again. And then you're just gonna see me like clean up the areas where I got the gel on the chrome, and then I had to go back and reapply some chrome because there was some staining, and then I guess I didn't cure that area correctly or long enough, and the chrome was getting removed, and it was just a mess. I was just all over the place with this nail. I would say this nail, it wasn't so much that it was difficult, but I didn't have a plan, if that makes sense. The rest of the nails, I had a plan and I knew what I wanted to do with them, but the pinky, I didn't have a plan. I was just blank on what I wanted to do for the pinky. It was just a last minute thing. So, I'm just showing you that I'm just going to reapply the chrome with those colors in the appropriate places because, like I stated earlier, I removed some of them. So here I'm going to carefully apply the top coat on the areas that I want to be glossy, and then I believe I went over the chain with matte, if I remember correctly. Did I? Oh, my nail set is all the way over there. I can't remember, y'all. I have a brain fog at the minute. Like I stated, I am sick and stuffy. And don't mind me, guys. You guys know what I mean when I say some shit wrong. But right now, I try to put in a GIF right now, and it almost did exactly the same thing with my Sam video where I almost deleted my whole freaking video edit. I don't know. I gotta be careful with this app when I'm using any GIFs or whatever. So I try to calm that down on a GIF using, I don't know why it put in a whole different page. I don't know. But luckily I didn't erase any footage. And guess what? We are in a Mercury retrograde until the 29th of November, I believe. So that makes a lot of sense on why everything is happening the way it is. I have some tech issue with editing, and at work today I also had some tech issues. So fun. No, it wasn't fun. So there it is. I'm going to make the bow. I could have left it at this size, but I freaking made it bigger. I already matted the chain. Oh yeah, I used that same, sorry I'm out of frame, but I used that same glob of 4D gel. I should have used less of that. Or just create it, make that size right there, but I didn't. I flared it out really, really wide to where it covered all the work that I did on the present. So I did all that work for nothing. But whatever, it is what it is. If I feel like it, maybe I can just go back and drill off that bow, but I don't think I will. If anything, I'll probably make like another nail tip for it and just keep this design because it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Like I said, it's still winning with a set. So yes, and you're gonna see me later go over with the bow with that black gel and put in some chrome in that what is it, the indentation in the bow to give it that chrome shade look. How are you guys doing on this Mercury retrograde? For me, it's always tech issue, and that explains a lot what it was going on. I had to go and look in my app. I'm like, wait, is there some sort of retrograde going on? And sure in the hell it was. So that's why it was just all over the place. Things was just messing up on me and failing, and yeah, it's just a lot of blah with me, mostly with tech issues. And here's the finishing touches that I'm doing with this chrome in that bow, and this nail is completed. So finally I got the whole series up and running, and I wanted to put in some more shading on the that's what I'm talking about, back and forth. I matted it and then I put some more gel on it, and then it gave it that shine again. I'm like, I don't know, it was just all over the place. But yes, that explains it with this Mercury retrograde. But anyway, going back to the video, I am so happy that I was able to post it in just 2 parts. Now that I know how much storage my phone can hold per video, which is a little over an hour, it should be easier as I go. And the process of editing this lengthy video, again, the whole video was 8 hours, probably 8 hours long altogether without speed. Learning my editing process, learning the amount my phone can hold, so on and so forth. All this learning process happens for a reason, right? But this is the complete set of the Krampus. I don't know if I want to continue on making more of, there I go, dropping it again, making more of, I call it, what is it, Oxember, in between spooky season and jolly season. I mean, there is no other characters and movies that's in between, but I think if I do anything, it'll be more of Krampus minions. I don't know yet. But yeah, here is the complete set. Look, I'm still proud of that thumb. I'm very, very proud of that. And for those of you that made it this far and watched both parts, I appreciate it very, very, very much. You don't know how much it means to me. It's awesome that there's people out there that like my work. I'm very grateful on that. And I appreciate you watching it fully. Again, I don't know if I want to continue on making other minions. I wanted to make what is it, that clown in a box? I don't know what you call him, but that clown, a minion. I don't know if I want to make that. I was gonna make his snow minion, but I don't know. We'll see. This set did take a toll out of me. Along with the editing, I was still recovering from the Sam video edit. But I know for a fact that I need to fix my nails and do the feels, especially on my right hand. I lost 2 fingernails, so I need to fix that as soon as possible, especially with this holiday seasons coming up. So again, here's a close-up on this beautiful set that I'm very, very proud of. I did it, y'all. Very proud of it. So I wanted to show you the present on the side with the chain, just to show you. So it did came together, in my opinion. It does match the set at the end of the day. But yes, thanks again for watching this video to its completion, part 1 and 2. Here's how it looks on a hand, and again, I appreciate to those that watch it this far and completing it. But we'll see what's to come. I for sure need to fix my hand. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.